this is Jo here from Belushi Stitches on Instagram and here on Flosstube. Welcome to my channel. This is a Flosstube Extra today, so something slightly different. And this is going to be a couple of update clips all put together over the last couple of months. I think since August. Yeah, my last Flosstube that I actually filmed was in August, and even though I only just put it up last week. And since then, every time I've moved the hoop on the piece I'm going to show you today, I've taken a little clip before I've put it back on the hoop in a different spot. So I thought I'd put them all together, show you my progress. This is my focus piece for the year. You can see it hopefully on the screen. It's called Adrift. It's by Selina Fenech, and the chart is from Heaven and Earth Designs. So I am creeping towards a finish and have done a lot of progress since August. I've got a daily target. If you want more information, please see my previous last couple of Flosstubes where I go into a little bit more detail, probably too much detail. But this is, yeah, just a progress and update video. Hopefully I'll film a proper Flosstube soon. But yeah, the progress is pretty quick. It's sort of like a page every couple of weeks, every 2 weeks, 1 week and a half, 2 weeks. So I thought I'd better show you all. If you don't want to watch all the clips, because some of them are reasonably repetitive, because I didn't realise I'd be doing this, whenever I filmed them, I always thought, oh, I'll do a Flosstube this week, so I'll just put in a little clip, and then it just didn't materialise. So, yeah, you're welcome to skip to the end. And also, I wasn't very conscious of people who kind of perhaps aren't very good with motion or things moving on the screen. So I am using my camera to sort of zoom in and out. So I wasn't very conscious of that. So this is Editing Jo, interrupting Editing Jo to say, I think I wasn't very conscious of that at the beginning, but I think I got better throughout the clips where I kind of say to people, look away and then look back. So hopefully it'll be okay for everyone. If you have any questions, please let me know. And that should be it, unless I think of anything else to say later on. Okay, bye.
Hello everyone. So after filming my Flosstube, before I've actually put it onto YouTube and published it, I've actually taken Adrift off the hoop now. So I got to a point where I needed to move across and move the hoop. So I thought I'd take this opportunity to show you a proper progress video of where I am. So this is the page I've been working on, and there's a few bits still on the page, these bits that I need to do, but they're much easier to do once I'm kind of on a clear page like that. So as I mentioned, I've stitched most of this in page rows here, say for instance, going from left to right, but I felt like my fabric was starting to skew a bit at the edges. So I've actually now decided to do page rows, left to right, and then drop down and then right to left. So on this particular page row, I am working from the right to the left, page by page. That's a bit weird for me, but I'm getting used to it now. So you can see my hoop mark there. That's my Nerge square hoop. Is it even a square hoop? No, square frame. I don't know. You can see the mark quite clearly. 5 minutes this has probably been off the hoop for, giving you a sneak peek of the tail there. You can kind of make out, when I moved the hoop last time, you can kind of make out slightly the curve here, but you can't make it out anywhere else. So it's only that top right corner that you can kind of see. But I honestly think it will just be absolutely fine. And if I pull the fabric to the side, it kind of goes away. So I'm not worried about it. You can't see any of the other circular hoops. Worst case scenario, if you can see the hoop marks in it, I don't think you'll see it once it's washed and framed. Whether I wash it or not is another thing. But I don't think you'll see it once it's framed. So I'm not worried about it at all. Okay, so now I'm going to show you where I am so far. There we are. This is 77%. She's showing very orange on your screens, I suspect. She's far more muted and more kind of pinky. Yeah, there's a lot more pink and plum colour than there is really orange. So she's showing very orange on your screens, but she's just as impressive in more pinky colours. And as you can see, this row here, where can I show you? This row here, I'm working from right to left. And then what's left down here in this section is about a page and a half, I think, right to the bottom. So I intend to just finish these 2 pages here and drop down and then work all the way across the bottom, and I'll be doing the page and a half together as I go. I think I can fit that. I think I can probably fit it all on the hoop. Well, we'll see what happens. If not, I just need to move the hoop a bit more, but I'm not going to do a full page across and then come back for just half a page. No, no, no. The big creases that you can see across here, there you go, they are not page marks or hoop marks. They are just where I've, oh, you can see it better there. That's just where I folded the fabric. So with the Nerge hoop and frame holder combination that I'm using, it means I fold up all the fabric and put all the fabric to the top, which you would have seen a minute ago. So yeah, she really stands out quite a lot there. She's a very different colour in real life. And yeah, it's very crinkly. The lighting is terrible in here. I'm just in front of an open window, so you can see all the bumps and stuff, but she doesn't really look like that in real life. Just giving you some close-up shots. Sorry if this makes you feel a bit ill. Yeah, that looks kind of greeny grey, but that is 310. So yeah. So there she is. Currently at 77%. Nearly, yeah, 77.5%. So I'm nearly there. Yes. Hello everyone. So I just wanted to give you another quick update. I've actually filmed a Flosstube recently and I haven't put in a clip that I recorded. So I'm hoping to try and put the 2 clips together so you can see the 2 different page finishes. And then I'm recording this while I take it off the hoop. So this is the page finish I've just done. I've still got these little bits individually here, but I'm so close to a row finish that I just going to move the hoop and do it all in one go. I do like to try and get a page done and go slightly outside of the page, but sometimes just life's too short. So this is where I am. So obviously, as you can see, a huge Nerge hoop, square hoop mark, square frame, square hoop, and it actually went on a bit wonky, which is really weird on the face, on the eyeballs. This is where I am so far. Let's just bring you across here. The lighting's not very good in here, I apologise. Look at this. So she is 79.5% done. This is 1 page left. And then there's a page and a half down here, which I'm going to do, and I know I'm repeating myself. In my last little clip I would have said this, and I've probably said it in my Flosstube as well. I'm just going to do this next page and a half all the way across in one go. Get it done. A lot of background, and then we're going to come back down to the tail. I think the tail goes pretty far to the bottom, and a bit more background then off to the edge. So yes, I'm just going to bring you in. If you feel a bit ill with this, please just close your eyes for a second. So now I've brought you in. This is 18 count white Adar. Whee! And there are some amazing colours in this background that you can't really see. And then you get these little bubbles where they have some really interesting colours that you perhaps wouldn't quite expect, but they really make up the bubbles very effectively. So it's all going to go out of focus for a second. There we go. See, the bubble looks normal there, but it's, yeah, full of confetti, which is why I leave the kind of confetti bits and the ninja stitches till last. Anyway, so terrible lighting, so she looks really bobbly there, and it looks really bulky, but it's not. It's actually really thin. I'm not afraid to show you the back of the page. That's the page I've just done. So you can't see any lines on the front, but you can see slightly these vertical lines, and that's where, when I do the background, there's a lot of every other stitch, and I kind of pick, I don't know, 20 stitches, 25 stitches across and do that. And then when I go in with the fill-in of the fill-in colour, I'll do a different 25 stitches so that I don't get these lines down the front. But yeah, you can see the back, you can see some tails. I don't really travel that much. That's quite a big traveller for me, probably about 20 stitches. But I don't really travel that much. Not that I don't on others, just not on this one. So I'm just going to flip back. So yes, more background to come for this last page of this row, and then we're on to the last row of the whole piece. I cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. And it's September, so September the 1st today. So I've got September, October and November. So I've now officially got 3 months left to stitch her. I've been stitching her every day for 8 months. Yeah, January the 1st till now. So yeah, 3 months to go, and she's due to be finished on the 30th of November, if not slightly before, if I can stitch ahead. That's the plan anyway. So yes, here she is. Hello everybody. So I just wanted to show you, this is, I don't know, the 3rd or 4th update since my actual Flosstube was filmed. But I just wanted to show you where I am. So I've hit a bit of a milestone, and I thought I wanted to show you this again while it's off the hoop. So I'm just going to come out a little bit more. I know I call it a hoop, and this is probably the 3rd time I've said this, but I'm using a Nerge square hoop, square frame. I'm still going to call it a hoop. And this is the last page of this particular row that I've just been working on. So that's all completed now. And there's a couple of these little bits here are on this page row here, but I'm just going to do it in the next bit. So I've actually got, if I just scroll out, so if you feel ill, don't look now and I'll tell you when to look. Okay, you can look now. There she is. So this is where I am now. This is 81%. And it's tremendous, if I do say so myself. I love her. Yet again, I'm going to say it every time, she's looking very orange and very bright and shiny on through the camera. She's far more sort of pinky and muted in real life, but still fabulous. So this last bit here now, where's my hand? There is about 1.5 pages that goes across the bottom, and I'm just going to start here and work my way across. And I'm going to, I think I should be able to, if I bring the hoop here. Yes, probably it's not even that. It's only like that much. Yeah, it's probably only about this much to stitch, I reckon. No, less than that. It's probably only about that much to stitch, I think. So I should get that all on the hoop and just work my way across. So there's 42,000 stitches left, and 21,000 of those is 3371. Quite a lot of the tail that's left here is a brown. Yeah, I think 11,000 stitches are 938. 21,000 stitches are 3371, and then all the others that's remaining are all sort of small bits. I think then the next biggest one is 4,000, something like that, and then we're down to sort of the 1,000s. So there's not many colours left, and I'm really excited. So as you know, and as I've probably said in every single video, just scrolling out again, I'm planning on stitching her for the rest of September, October and November, and if I stick to my 500, well at the moment it's 520 stitches a day on her, then I will finish her at the end of November. that's the plan. Straight to the framer, maybe get it back by Christmas, don't know. It took about a week for my my last Heaven and Earth design to be framed last year. So hopefully it won't be too bad. But yes, as you can see, just one row left. Well, it's a row and a half. A row, probably a row and 2/5 or something. So I'm just going to do it all in one go. I really don't want to go that way. Where is my hand? Where is my hand? There. I don't want to go that way for a whole row and then come back for half a row. So I'm just going to do the whole thing in one go. So sorry again for wobbling this around, but I thought you'd like to see. This is something like 81.5% done. And yeah, just one last run across the bottom and we are done. So I hope you've enjoyed watching this. I hope you've enjoyed my progress, and thank you for all your words of encouragement. Maybe back to the original Flosstube. I don't know if I've added this on at the end. I don't know what I'm going to do. Who knows? But thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you soon. Bye. Hi everybody. Just wanted to update you with my most recent milestone. So I have reached the bottom of Adrift now. This is the very bottom left corner down here. And I'm doing a page and, don't know, 2/5, I guess. The page comes to about here. And then I'm just doing this extra bit because I didn't want to go across. I've explained this already. You're really bored. You're going to be really bored of hearing this. I didn't want to go across that way for the full pages and then come back again just for that sort of little bit across here. So I just popped it all in a nudge hoop, square hoop number 3. And this is what I'm doing. So yeah, I put a little, I think I put a little story on. These little bubbles down here. Sorry. These little bubbles down here are pretty much, I don't know why it's gone funny. There you go. Pretty much one-off stitches, or 2 stitches of the same colour. There's a bit of 310 in there. And then when you sort of come away, you can really see the kind of light coming through the water. But yeah, this is the bottom. I can't believe I've made it, if I'm honest. We're nearing the end of September now, and I'm still stitching this one for October and November, with a plan to get this done by the end of November. This is still the goal. I'm still on it. I can't really believe it, but I'm getting there. And I'm at 84.63%. Bye. Hello everybody. So this is possibly the 4th clip that I'm sandwiching together to show you my progress. I've just finished the second kind of page that I'm doing. I am using Pattern Keeper, but it's a whole page. Because I got to about 113 stitches left in one of the colours, and I didn't have it in the house. Not one of my whips, not one of my 30 odd whips, and nothing that I had kitted up had 3021. So I ordered some, and while I was waiting, I decided to sort of creep into the next page, because all of this is mainly one colour. So I just thought I'll just creep into it. So now I'm actually moving the hoop. You can see the first hoop mark, I think, here. And this is where the second hoop mark has been for the last, I don't know, couple of weeks. And I'm about to move it, and the next page ends here, I think. So I'm gonna fill in this bit. A bit more interesting now than just background. We actually have some tail, so that should be fun. So I'm just gonna move the camera so that you can see the whole piece. This is the bottom. But if you get a bit of motion sickness, look away, and I'll tell you when you can open your eyes. For those of you who don't, then you can see the full reveal. There we go. Okay, you can look now. So this is where I am so far. This is possibly, oh, I can't see it from here. Hang on one second. 88.27%. So yeah, I've hit the 202,000 mark or something, 202,000 stitches. It looks really crumpled in this light. I know all this looks really bobbly, but it's not that bad. It's not that bad in real life. It's not that bad. This looks really crunkly, but that's just where I've been folding the fabric. You can see all of these folds here, just for me to fold the fabric to get the hoop on. All of these lines going, where is my finger? there. All of these lines are not stitched lines. This is really hard to do. All of these lines are not stitched lines, they're just fabric folds where I've been trying to do some fabric management. But anyway, this is where I am. I'm still on target for something like 500 stitches a day to get this finished by the end of November. I'm still on target. I'm going to do it. I really hope I can do it. And I am at that point now where, if I hadn't set myself a goal, I'd be slowing down. This is hard. This is hard going now. I've been at it since January, and I'm ready for her to be finished and not be working on her anymore. But yeah, I'm still enjoying it, and we have still got more colours to come at the bottom in the tail, and it's a really wide tail at the bottom. I always forget. So I'm going to put her back on a hoop and yeah, get back on. I think I've done 200 stitches today, so I'm going to do a couple hundred more, 300 more, and then I'm done. So I'll show you hopefully another clip at the next hoop movement, or if I get to a floss tube by then. But yes, here she is. Bye. Hello everybody. This is probably the 5th clip I'm bolting together as a progress video for Adrift. I've just had a page finish yesterday, so before I start stitching this morning I needed to move the hoop so I can get on over here. This page was some background, so all of this really is one colour down here, this really dark brown, and then some ninja stitches in the tail, which is cool. It's very muted in real life. I know I say this every single time. It's not that bright orange, like this really bright orange isn't that bright orange. Far more muted, more sort of pinky red as opposed to orange red, but still looks amazing. I'm gonna move the camera out now to get the whole thing in the shot. If you're someone who gets feels a bit ill when things are moving on the screen, then look away and I'll tell you when to look back. And if not, then keep watching. So here she is. I'm so close. I'm now at 90%. Would you believe it? Would you believe it? On that right hand side, where are we? Here, this appears to be kind of warping off to the side. I don't think it is. I think it is a little bit, and I kind of stopped it, but I think it's just the way that it's lying on my bed. So yes, here she is. I've done, these are 3 big pages down the bottom. Where's my hand? There's my hand. These are 3 big pages down the bottom here, and then I've got 3 pages and then a small strip down the side that I'll probably do in at the same time as the last page. Oh, getting there. I think she's beautiful, and I am now like raring to finish. So I've got the rest of October, November to stitch, and if I keep up my current pace I'll be done by the end of November. I suspect I'll probably get some twitchy days on this in November and want to just do a lot more than my target, but we'll see what happens in November. Thank you all. See you again.
So that's it, everybody. Thank you very much for watching, and if you did watch all the way through, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please do let me know what you think in the comments. I would love to hear what you think of my daily target strategy, and if you're stitching this one as well, let me know. My plan going forward is the same that I've said all the way along, to end at the end of November. Since I filmed the last clip here, which I think was the 18th of October, it's now the first week of November, and I have completed another page, and I've also stitched quite a bit of the next page. So I honestly have about a page and a half left to go. I'm so very close. So I'm still on target, still gonna go for it, and hopefully I'll get there. I have recorded a little bit of me stitching, not a proper stitch with me, just
purely put an overhead camera on. So if that's something you'd be interested in seeing, then let me know. It's not a proper one, but it's just a couple of clips of me stitching. I don't know. Would you like to see that? I don't know. So thank you very much. Again, thank you very much for watching. Really, really appreciate it. And I hope that you enjoyed watching my progress for this one. Hopefully see you soon at my next proper floss tube. Take care, everyone. Bye.